I'm just so excited. I have way too much energy right now and I don't think I can sleep because can you imagine this? Can you guys imagine, you know, dreaming and thinking about being on this train for the longest time and finally being on it, and how are you supposed to feel? I don't know how to feel about this.
Hi, my name's Felise, and so here's where my overland journey has taken me so far. I took a one-way flight into London from Singapore, and from there I traveled through the UK, did a quick stop in Iceland, and then moved into Amsterdam, where I would journey eastward all the way into Russia, where I would now embark on a 7-day train ride on the TRANS-SIBERIan railway via the Mongolian route, which would take me from Moscow all the way into Beijing. Come join me on this incredible, beautiful ride.
Goodbye. Bye Moscow. Bye Europe. Hi guys. So, guess what? Basically my entire cabin is just me. Let me give you a tour before anyone comes into the room because I'm honestly the only one in here right now. There is just like a fan and this entire cabin for 4 people. For now, I'm the only person inside, and my entire carriage, not even 50% of the rooms are filled, because I was expecting my train to be completely full. But hey, I'm not complaining, man. Like, I'm gonna lock this damn door, make sure nobody's coming to my room. So I'm gonna get this privacy all to myself. So this carriage is the Chinese carriage. I think there are Russian carriages and there are like first class and third class carriages, but mine is the Chinese carriage. All the guards, they're all Chinese. So I mean, it's okay for me because I can converse with them. I tried asking them if I could open this window, but the guard said that I shouldn't because if I open it, it'd be really hard for it to close back and something like that. So he suggested I turn on the fan instead, which I did. So my room is now pretty cooling. I quite like it. I mean, it's probably not the newest train, but it has its own character and I'm not mad at it. I'm actually starting to dig it quite a lot more. Also, I mentioned that in my train carriage itself, there's maybe like 4, 5, 6 other people, and I've been talking to 3 other people, so the 2 guys in one cabin and the other girl, and they're all super nice and really, really friendly. And I'm so happy. I think that's why I'm really happy and relieved right now, because I was so afraid that I would get some, I don't know, strange, creepy people on my train, and I was really very worried about it. But all my worries are gone right now. The girl, she's from the UK. She's super nice and really, really friendly. She helped me out with my bed. Figured it out. I kind of figured it out. I realized that the green thing is meant to be here.
Oh,
is that right?
Yeah.
Because like it's a strange size to be a blanket.
Yeah, right.
I just can't figure out whether this one is for the bed or the other one.
I went for the smaller one on the bed.
Ah, okay.
Only because I thought it was too small.
Yeah, I thought that too, but it's too small for the bed. It doesn't fit the entire bed either. So it's just so strange. But you know what? My head is gonna go there where the pillow is. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to undo mine now.
Put the green thing in there. Okay, I think I'm done. But well, here's to the start of Amanda's 7-day Trans-Siberian journey. Woo! Morning! Hi! So, first night in the train was a great success. I slept really, really well. I made myself a nice little cup of Nestum. Had a small, teensy little mug that I kindly borrowed from my hostel. Not gonna say which hostel, so in case they come for me. So when I sip on this, this is probably gonna be my breakfast. gonna look like I just woke up and walk around with that the entire day. I think I'm gonna feel really shitty. So, alright, I'm finally done with my face. Very, very simple. My face, but better look. Well, so my camera is out of memory space, so I'm just gonna use my phone for a bit. But we just made a stop at a station, I think, and there's an ice cream shop. The moment I saw it on the window, I was like, ice cream! I ran out and I went to go and buy it. We have about 10 minutes at this stop, so maybe just another few more minutes and then we're gonna leave. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch, I guess. Lunch. Right now I'm actually on the upper bunk, so that's my lower bunk, that's the other bed. I have this whole place to myself. I can do what the heck I want. Oh, another thing that happened just now, so my door is open and I was just chilling in my room, and then this China guy walked by. So he came into my room and he just like started talking to me, which I thought was okay, like just like make new friends. He seemed really friendly. And then I think he got a little bit more forward. He said like, oh, you're very pretty, 你长得很漂亮. Then he's like, oh, 你华语很好. Then he asked me a lot of different questions and we thought it was okay. Then he left for a while. Then he came back and he gave me some snacks, which was very nice of him. Let me show you. So he gave me this biscuit, and the bottom thing is instant noodles. Oh, I think we can go down the train right now for a short while because we just stopped. But yeah, and then it got a bit awkward or uncomfortable because he got a little bit touchy, like he would like touch my knee. He actually said, because he's in the next cabin, which is the first class cabin, and I was asking him about it. He's like, there's 2 beds in my room, you can come and move in with me. 来搬进我的房间啊，没关系的的。It's just like, nah, I'm good here. I mean, I probably shouldn't be wearing this on the train, but it's so hot. It sucks. Like, why can't I just wear the heck I want without having to worry about people having like other ideas, you know, or trying to take advantage of me? It's so fucking unfair. Just because I'm a female traveler doesn't mean I have to cover up, you know. It sucks, but it's how society is. Anyway, I'm probably gonna try and go downstairs and take a short walk or a little break. So yeah.
Last night as I lay awake in my bed, you crawled into my ear and nestled deep in there. I'm always trying to bother you, but you keep hating it.
Good morning. It's the second morning here on this train. My hair is starting to get really gross. I usually can go maybe like 2 to 3 days without showering. This is probably the 3rd day already, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to wash my hair tonight. Anyway, let me just enjoy my little cup of Milo. Milo. I have an entire bag, let me show you. So this is my bag. It used to be filled to the brim, by the way, but this is what's left now. Full of Milo packet, Nestum packet. Oh, and last night was really fun. Me and the rest of the people in my cabin, well, not all of us, but the 4 of us, Holly from the UK, Mark from Australia, and Hugo, who is from Chile. So we were in their room playing cards. So I brought out red stewardess to play with them, and they quite liked it actually. And then after that, Hugo taught us this other game called Sweet. In Spanish it's called Escoba. Escoba? Something like that. So it was really quite a fun chill night. For me to just chill, finish my Milo, and yeah, maybe read a book. So the train just stopped. I think this is a bit more of like a bigger prominent stop because there were quite a few people who boarded the train. Hopefully no one else came into my room because then I'll have to kind of pack out all my stuff and keep everything safe. And right now my room is just basically completely occupied by me. But anyway, I went to pick up some trips. Whoa, 1, 2 hiker trips. I literally just did the stupidest thing. So basically I was up on this bunk. I'm reading a book on my phone. And then I was trying to pick up something from the cable down here, which usually is fine, but then you can see there's a fan right up there, and I had it on, and it just nice was turning to my direction, and my hair got caught in it, and holy fuck, I literally plucked out so much hair. So I managed to reach over to the plug that was over there to switch it off, but the damage has been done. This bunch of hair came out, and on the fan, there's a whole bunch of hair just like stuck inside there. Oh, I feel like I just have a bald patch right on top of my head right now. But I'm trying to go find the scissors from some of the other travelers, try to cut out the hair so it doesn't, oh, it looks so gross. And I even have a cut right on my knuckle right here. Very stupid idea. At least I managed to get out of it. I was so scared I would be stuck on the fan for a long time. What a day. So you can still see a little bit of my hair in here. These are the bits that I couldn't take out. It's a disaster, but oh well, I gotta make do.
For your company.
So, this is my dinner, I guess. I wasn't even planning on it, but then one of the train, I don't know what you call them, conductors, I guess, he just gave me some Chinese food. It is really yummy, but I felt bad because he gave me all this food and like I didn't have to eat all of it. Because I was like, no, it's okay, I'm just have like 1 bite. And then he was like, no, we finished eating already, you can have all of it. How can you eat all of it? And on top of it all, he even gave me ice cream. This kind of ice cream, and I felt so bad because like he gave it to me, so I felt like I eat all of it. Now I'm so super full, but steak is really nice, so I'm just gonna eat a little bit more of it. Just cause I don't know when else I'll get to Friday. So I just showered, if you can count it as a shower. So what I did was I brought my World Cup Budweiser big cup inside, and I just kind of washed my hair in the sink. Remember how I said that my hair got stuck in the fan? So, well, a lot of hair got plucked out. And I didn't think too much of it. I said that my head was a bit tender at like one spot. Then I went to the toilet to check. I have a fucking bald spot right like at the top of my head. There, right there. Okay. You see it? Freaking balding! Oh my god, I wanna cry. Thank god my hair is long enough to cover it and it's not like a super prominent spot. Earlier, just before I showered, one of the Chinese train staff, he's like a translator on the train, so he can speak Chinese, a bit of Russian and English as well. So then when we were at the supermarket, we bought like quite a bit of snacks and some beer. Then he shared it with me. We were at the supermarket just now, at the last stop. Bought this entire bottle of beer. Yes, I've been drinking some beer with him. So we're just drinking some beer in my room, and then one of the Russian, he's a ticket master, I think, because he basically goes and checks our passport and tickets up. So he joined us as well. Doesn't sound very safe, right? But they were actually really, really nice. And yeah, there was a clip of me he was trying to teach me some poem in Russian. Chocolate lublю горять, а еще и платья. А еще и хуи стоячи, вот такая платья.
Ты молодец. Смотри.
It was quite a fun night, but yeah, I should be a bit more careful as well. Tomorrow, the Chinese guy said that they'll be cooking, they cook their own lunch and dinner and stuff in the train at the stove, but it's not very easy to use because it's like a charcoal stove and there's like fire and everything, so you need a bit of experience to cook it, so they don't let normal passengers cook with it. But he said he would like he would be cooking stuff and then I could have some of it, so yeah. Anyway, it's time for me to sleep right now. See you guys in the morning. Hopefully I'll forget about my bald patch. over 3 p.m. I was like, holy shit, I slept for way too long. Yeah, so now that the train is gone, so I just had a late start to the day, but it's fine. I feel very refreshed and awake right now. I combed my hair in the morning because I washed my hair last night, so it feels very, very fresh. Curled it with my portable curler thing. I am making myself some Indomie, the mee goreng version. I love this the most. I don't really like soup instant noodles. Indomie mee goreng is my favorite. So here's my little experiment testing. I put hot water inside my little flask, and then I put in the noodles already. So yeah, and it's surprisingly cooking super fast. I think it's time for me to drain the water out already. Looks like tea. Oh, okay, alright, let's just try this, yeah? So far it looks pretty decent. It's very normal. A little bit soggy on my butt inside the cooler. You can't go wrong with Indomie anymore.
So I could rock back and forth without thinking of
Keep it this time.
Been able to vlog much today because so much has been going on. Basically in the morning a whole new bunch of people came onto our train, and so I actually have a roommate now. It's not my room anymore. I basically had to pack all my stuff under the bed. It's been very nice and very social. The view has been really nice so far because we're just getting into the border of Mongolia from Russia, and the Mongolia scenery is supposedly breathtaking. So very excited to see that.
Yes, it's true.
We just reached the Russian-Mongolian border and we were about to get off the train. Right here you can see that this is the Russian part of the train, so this is the restaurant carriage, and then there's one more, well, sleeping carriage there, but it got detached from our train. You totally see a difference in the type of train. So the Chinese one is all green and there's Chinese words on it. There. The Russian ones are always grey and red. But yeah, exciting times.
Looks quite cute.
Yeah. Bye.
Fortunate souls, none at all. And yes, there are beyond. But those freaks are such braggarts.
Cualquiera.
So it's our final day on the train, and I really couldn't even believe it was a final day. We were just talking about it with the rest of the cabin people, and they were saying like, oh yeah, so tomorrow what are you guys going to do in Beijing? I was like, what, tomorrow? Isn't it like a few days time? Like, no, today's Sunday. Tomorrow we're getting off this train. I was like, no, it's crazy. It does not feel like 7 days. Like, I don't understand how people could think that this would be torturous, because to me it feels like it's not enough. I could be on the train for another week, I feel like. I got a new roommate today. So Kevin, my old roommate, he left. So we crossed the border to Mongolia yesterday night. This morning, early in the morning, we reached Ulaanbaatar, which is like the main stop in Mongolia that most people stop off. So quite a few of the people in my carriage got off, including Holly, like one of my closest friends in this carriage from this and Kevin got off as well. And then in his place, a Mongolian guy got on board. He's actually a very, very nice guy. He offered me a lot of food and stuff. It feels so strange, you know, that like, I wake up today and then suddenly the entire train is just different. So many new people. The vibes in this carriage are different. I mean, it's not a bad thing, and they're all nice people. It's just strange because I've come to treat this a bit like my home after about 5 days. And it's so funny when you wake up and it just feels different. That's just how life on the train is like, I guess. You can't really get too attached to things. But for sure, this is going to be one of my favorite, best memories ever. Anyway, we have now stopped at the border of Mongolian and China. So we'll be entering China really soon. So the border control, like police and guards and everything, they come in and they take your passport and your immigration cards, and they bring it to the office and they get it chopped. So we just stay on the train the entire time. Yep, just waiting here. I'm just watching a show on Netflix. Yeah. I don't know, it feels really bittersweet. Really.
Skip out on a wedding and go straight to the bedding.
So we've been stuck at the border from Mongolia to China for like more than 2 hours. It's now almost 12. We've been here since about 9 plus. So yeah, they don't let us go on the train. So we're just kind of stuck at the immigration. Luckily there's like a convenience store like across the road. But that's about it. And there's all we can do. I had a beer and an ice cream. Morning guys, it's the final morning on this train. And the feeling is so strange. I feel very gross today. I've never felt this sticky because usually when I'm sleeping I close the window, right? But last night he put down the window and I didn't have enough strength to push it up. It was so uncomfortable, it was really cold, and then I sleep on the bottom bunk, right? But I felt so uncomfortable and I just went to the top bunk to sleep. And I couldn't sleep until maybe like morning, like 5 a.m, you know? And I feel so sticky now because the window's open and there's a lot of sand in my room. Like basically all of my stuff has like sand on it. So as much as I would love to stay on this train, I think today is just kind of just like, you know what, it's time to leave. 6 days on this train I've been empty. Anyway, that's how it is. We have about 3.5 more hours before we arrive in Beijing, so just gonna go to the dining cart, get my last meal, come back, pack up, and then off we go. I'm gonna miss this a lot. Room. It's a nice 7 days with you. I'm gonna get off the train right now after 7 days. It feels so strange to be carrying my bag, but time to go. 说再见。再见。拜拜。拜拜。你可以告诉那个。快点啊！带。来洗茶。